Hello and welcome. Thank you for tuning in. This is another coin review that's brought to you by the Silver Trader, who sent me this coin to give my honest opinion and facts and details about. So anyway, without further ado, if you do like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Check down in the descriptions down below. We can find a link to AceBullion, the Silver Trader, and also the Precious Metal Forum, which is a free forum for everybody where you can buy, sell, talk, anything about bullion. So here we go. Today, as I'm sure you can see here, we have another fantastic coin, which is by the Suburban Mint. Suburban National Mint. Let me get that absolutely correct. And it is the fourth coin out of 7 in the series. So it's something that's going to be pretty dang cool. So this is Nikola Tesla. And you would have seen the previous videos I would have done. And I'll try to leave a link at the end of the video to a couple of them. And you can have a good look yourself. As you can see on the top left corner, it says Nikola Tesla. And then again, that will be Nikola Tesla, but in another language. I'm not going to even try. Electrical visionary, powering the future. So this is a rather interesting coin. I think it's actually a really good portrait, even though, yes, I'm going to get out of the way immediately. I don't like matted coins, although this one actually suits it pretty dang good. So, without going too much into it, I mean, that is the portrait of the design, electrical visionary, so on and so forth. We have a reeded edge around the coin. It is a 2021 coin. And here it is, as you can see down below. We have Free Energy 2021, and it's in Dinera. In fact, it's 100 Dinera. It's just because of my hot hands right now. It is incredibly hot outside. 1 ounce, 3/9 fine silver. And it says harnessing the field, which is free energy. And this is for the Republic of Serbia. And we have the crest above the tower, which I can just zoom in a little bit more. Now, ironically, it looks a lot like the Germania Mint emblem, if you have a good look at that. See if I can focus it and hold it for a minute. We get the double eagle, what looks like almost an English flag. Then you have the justice scales on the side, balancing things out, a crown on the top. I mean, really, it is a bit of everything. So what is this crazy contraption? Now, initially, a lot of you will probably be the same as myself and immediately assume it'll be one of those spheres that, we all messed about with in our teens, especially if you're of my age and generation, where we used to muck about and play with electricity. And no, nothing of that nature. In fact, this is what they call the Wardenclyffe Tower, or otherwise known as the Tesla Tower. And believe it or not, this was funded primarily by J.P. Morgan to Nikola Tesla to basically make a telephone call and also send some, kind of smiley messages from all the way from New York to the UK, which is crazy considering that this was invented in 1901, and well, subsequently it failed in 1906. The plug was pulled, and it's a little bit ironic because if this is supposed to be a coin celebrating the greatest inventions of Nikola Tesla, this is one of the greatest failures of Nikola Tesla, and I'm putting it out there because it's true. Now, this tower was in Long Island, New York, and eventually was scrapped in 1917. And, it was supposed to be wireless radio transmissions and everything else. And as I said, it just didn't work. Now, the coin itself is, well, it's an identical representation of anything that you'll look up online or would have seen from previous photographs, the few that do remain. And yeah, it's pretty interesting, but it also took up a lot, or I say took up, it caused a lot of hazardous waste. So, in about, I think, the 80s, they had to do a massive cleanup and to remove all the waste, and then they eventually put in, multiple buildings and so on and so forth. So, did this project ever actually achieve anything? No. However, the vision behind it and the concept, wow, that inspired everything that we do today. We take for granted things like, mobile phones maybe. And we know that immediately because the minute that our phone has no signal or no Wi-Fi, all the stuff that pretty much Nikola Tesla was doing back in the day wouldn't be possible at all without this crazy contraption. And, if someone wanted to build one of these now, oh my God, could you imagine the legislation and the rules, responsibilities behind it? I couldn't. I couldn't even fathom. You'd have to try to do this in your back garden, hide it, on obviously a much smaller scale, and pray to God that you don't get caught, because, this would just be insane. But as I said, thankfully technology has evolved, and it evolved rather rapidly. And, again, it is thanks to inventions like this. So when I said failure, a failure of this particular item or particular design, was an absolute failure of the concept, the concept behind it, and the vision to pretty much like what we're doing. We're making wireless videos, wireless phone calls, sending emojis, things that weren't invented, or even known about back then. Again, it's all down to, someone like Nikola Tesla, which is, well, just really spectacular. And I absolutely love it. So there's something clearly there, which is moving, so that's good. And so my overall feel for the coin, although the design is, if you haven't seen the Wardenclyffe Tower or anything like it, Google the Wardenclyffe Tower and have a look. Now, you're going to see that this is an identical representation of it. And the artist has done a fantastic job transferring that onto a coin, in my opinion. Could they have done more with the coin? Absolutely. I mean, they could have made a lot, especially the lightning side of things, the electricity side, more exciting with some high, gloss or something else, something to excite you, and that's what, Nikola Tesla was all about, and that was exciting, his fans, his investors, and, the flashy, glamour of electricity and all sorts. And so brilliant. That's what I like. As for his photo, well, as simple as it is, it's actually pretty dang good. You have the tweed jacket there, and, it's covered in all the lines that it should, including the cuff. I mean, they haven't, left that bit out here. Dude had a killer mustache, that's what I'm going to say. And what a hairdo. I just want to call that, if I just do it like this, you're going to think it's Count Dracula. Well, I do at least, sorry. Sick, twisted mind, perhaps. I'm not quite sure. So, with that being said, we have the Nikola Tesla coin here. It's just released. It's the 4th in the series. Are you collecting the series? Will you be getting this? I'm curious to know what your thoughts and opinions are, as always. So please leave a comment down below in the description. Let me know what you have to say. Give me, a thumbs up if you do like it. And share the video around as much as possible. And if you haven't already join the Precious Metal Forum and start posting. Have some fun, interact, go into general chat, share a favorite YouTube video or something. But Anyway, have a great weekend wherever you may be, and be safe. And stay the heck away from a big tower of lots of lightning. Bye for now.